Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do it on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day. Yesterday, well, we only had one play officially at Pick Dawgz Premium. It was our NBA play of the day, and well, we cashed it, man. Our seventh straight. We had my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks. Hey, I told y'all that road favorite. That's their spot, man. We know that. That's their spot. When they're a favorite on the road, bro, they kick the crap out of whoever they're supposed to beat. That's just what they do. That was an easy, no sweat. They jumped on them boys from the first quarter and never let up. Absolutely love that, man. Looking for our eighth straight today. Overall, though, I told you guys yesterday, also on the gym session, I was probably going light on a Monday. No need to throw away the profits from the weekend. And, well, we only missed one game technically on the jam session yesterday. That's what's crazy. Probably should have had a couple more units on some other games. Only one we missed was the Nuggets. But in fairness, I did say it was Nuggets or pass. I didn't really want to lay 15 points with them at home at the crib on a Monday. But I also said I'm for sure not betting Toronto. So I didn't bet the game, but on the jam session, the lean was towards the Nuggets. Other than that, we hit everything on the card yesterday. Everything. We are red hot right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. We got a nice card today, and y'all know the drill, man. We're finna cook it up and try to smash it per usual. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA play of the day, man. 69, 41, and 4. Last 114 on that NBA play of the day. Looking for our 8th straight today. You guys can scoop it up. I absolutely love it, man. We're loading up on it. We're trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. For the month, we're hitting at a 59% clip for the month. For the week, last week, bro, we're hitting at a 72% clip. All this is 100% documented at Pick Dawgz Premium. For the season, we're hitting at a 54% clip, man. It's been an amazing year, and we're just trying to keep it rolling forward, man. So let's try to do exactly that. I really do appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that tune in and watch this video. Without further ado, let's continue to kick the crap out of the NBA. Let's smash it per usual, and let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. First game up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers out on the road facing the New York Knicks. Knicks, 6.5-point home favorites here in this one. A lot going on here. So first of all, we just saw these two teams play the other day. Sixers end up winning that game. Shout out to them boys. Final score was 79-73. Really low scoring game in that one. In this game, Tyrese Maxey seems like he's going to be back for the Sixers. OG Anunoby could be back today for the New York Knicks. Hey, these quick revenge games at home make me nervous. I haven't really loved these spots all season. This will be the 5th home game in the last 6 games for the Knicks. At first glance, when I saw this line last night, I was leaning Knicks. But at 6.5, I'm just starting to think they're a little overvalued here. The Sixers just beat them. They just beat them. 6.5 is a lot. I see this as another competitive game. And if it's going to be lower scoring like the last one was, I'll take 6.5 in my back pocket. So I'm on the Sixers in this one. I think the Knicks are just slightly overvalued here. 2.5, 3, I probably would have laid it with New York in the quick revenge spot at home at the crib. But with the Sixers getting their guard back, their best player currently, Tyrese Maxey back, I think that gives them a boost, an edge, you know what I mean? I think that gives them a little extra. I know Anunoby will be back for the Knicks. I think that gives them a little extra too, but I still think this is going to be a competitive game when it's all said and done. I'll take the points in my back pocket here in this one. Next game up, we got the Washington Wizards out on the road facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Wizards laying 2.5 points here in this one. Short, sweet, simple. I'm not betting this game. It's really that simple. If I were to, I'd take Memphis as the home dog. We like betting Memphis in Memphis when we do bet them. Expecting the Wizards, a team with 11 wins on the season, to win a game on the road, I think is kind of insane. Um, is there a path, though, where they do it? Yes, there is a path where the Wizards come in here and win this game. Just look at the injury report for Memphis. It's disgusting. Um, so, again, I'm not betting this game. I go through every single game every single day. Um, small. I'm talking about minuscule lean on the Memphis Grizzlies. Personally, I'm not betting this thing. I can't lay points with Washington on the road. My brain just won't even allow me to do that. This is a team, unlike the Pistons, who we will take shots on. We had the Pistons yesterday to win a game. The Pistons have shown fight. The Pistons have shown that they want to compete in basketball games down the stretch. The Washington Wizards, you don't know what you're going to get from them on a night-to-night basis. I could see both of these two teams trying to lose this game down the stretch. No bet for me. Small lean on Memphis. Next game up, hey, a really good one. Two of my teams, two of my guys. Y'all know I'm locked in for this one. We got the Indiana Pacers out on the road facing our favorite money-making team, the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. Thunder laying 6.5 points at home at the crib in this one. Tough game. It's a really tough game. 6.5 intrigues me to take Indiana. I ain't gonna do it though. I can't fade the Thunder. I can't do it. I can't. I'm on Oklahoma City here. 6.5 makes me think long and hard about taking Indiana though. It did. It really did. But still, I think Indiana. I like these boys. They be playing really good basketball. I like what I saw from them in their last game against the Orlando Magic. We're down in that game, fought back, came back, won. Shout out them boys. We had them in that game. I think the Thunder are just a different animal, different monster, different team. And I still think they're slightly underrated, slightly undervalued. They're 6.5 point home favorites in this game for a reason. They have one of the best records in the NBA, and they're the second best ATS team in basketball. So they win, and they win by margin, Brody. We know that. We are a Thunder program. We don't call them our favorite money-making team for no reason. I love the Halliburtons. Everybody knows that. I flew to Vegas to watch them boys play. I was just there when they played my Mavs the other day. We've made a ton of money betting Indiana this season. I'm on the Thunder tonight, though. Jalen Williams is listed as game time decision. I really do want to see what's up with Brody. I really want Brody to play. He's a huge piece of this team. So I want to see what's up with him before I officially make this a play. But once we do get the news, say he's in the line 6.5, we're on the Thunder. If he's out, line drops 5.5, 4.5, we're on the Thunder. I think they secure home court like they always do. And I think they show up, show out at home, at the crib in this. So I know they haven't been the best ATS coming out of the break. I think this is a statement game for them at home, at the crib, against a really good team as well in the Pacers. Give me Oklahoma City at home. In this one, Thunder Buddies for life. Next game up, we got the Houston Rockets out on the road facing the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs, 4.5 point home dogs in this one. Spurs, they are on a back end of a back-to-back. These boys got beat up yesterday by the Golden State Warriors. Kind of weird. They beat Golden State in Golden State, then come home and lose to Golden State. We leaned toward the Warriors in that one yesterday. We thought it was going to be a nice little quick revenge spot for them. Those quick revenge spots are weird. They're really weird. Hey, in this one tonight, of course, the Spurs have lost 3 of their last 4. Been competitive, though. We just seen them get beat up in Houston, though, 114-101. All I see on the injury report for the Spurs is Cedi Osman, but I wouldn't be surprised if some guys pop up later on in the day due to the nature of this back-to-back. No travel because they did play at home yesterday, though. For the Rockets, Cam Whitmore is out, and Sengun, really nasty ankle injury in that last game. I thought he might have broke it, but it did come out that it's just a sprain, no surgery. He'll be all right. He'll be back soon. Soon as in maybe next month. But Rockets, What have we said all season? At home, we taking them. They cashing for us at home. On the road, fade them. We ain't been listening to that though, because we've been taking the Rockets on the road recently, and they've been cashing on the road recently. So shout out the Rockets, man. Covered against Phoenix, lost that game, but covered. Then the next game, quick revenge spot. They played them again. Hey, they beat them outright, 118-109. Then on the road, smashed Portland. Then went on the road again, beat Sacramento. Maybe the Rockets have turned a new leaf, man. Maybe they've turned a new leaf. I want the Rockets here. I do. I do. I like what I'm seeing from these boys. Second half of the season, you're starting to see the Ime Udoka head coaching mantra kind of start to seep through the Rockets. Of course, I wish Sengun was in here. He's a young star that I don't think enough people know about. But I think the Rockets are still the better team. I hate the spot for the Spurs on a back end of a back-to-back. Probably have dead legs in this one. So that last game was competitive all the way through. And then the Rockets pulled off in the fourth quarter, won and covered in that game. I remember that game. It was my play of the day that day. And in all honesty, I think something similar probably happens here. A competitive game in this one, a lot of the way through. Rockets pull away, win, and cover in the end. We don't trust the Rockets on the road a lot. But what I've seen from them recently is encouraging. I like them in this spot today. Give me Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Next game up, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road facing the Utah Jazz. Utah, 6.5-point home favorites. I actually see this line starting to increase as I'm recording this video. But look, I think the Celtics are the best team in the NBA. I've said that a ton this season. My futures ticket is on these boys to win the NBA Finals. I'm a little nervous about that now that I've seen them lose both games this season to the Denver Nuggets. I'm a little worried about that. But look, just because they're the best team in the league or one of the two best teams in the league doesn't mean we can't fade them. Doesn't mean we can't bet against them and make money. You see their numbers on the screen, 32, 29, and 3 against the number. They have 29 ATS losses on the season. And you got to pick your spots and situations to fade them. And I like the spot and situation in this game to fade them. On a back end of a back-to-back with travel. They did kick the crap out of Portland yesterday, but we knew that was going to happen. Portland's terrible. Portland's 29 of 30 in my pound ranking. So, I'm not surprised to see that happen at all. But this is going to be, again, they're on a back end of a back-to-back with travel. 5th straight road game. Heading to the elevation in Utah. I don't like the spot for the Celtics. On the flip side of that, for Utah, hey, it's a bounce-back game at home, at the crib, as they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They could really use a decent bounce-back game at home, at the crib. No better game to do it than against the best team in the league. And it's also a revenge game. I tell you guys all the time. One of my favorite spots in the NBA is the bounce-back spot at home that also happens to be a revenge game. And what they added on the other side with Boston on the back end of a back-to-back with travel heading to Utah. Sleepy spot for Boston. Wouldn't be surprised if some guy sat in this game. Still early in the day, so the injury report's not clearly out yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple names for Boston sit this game out. I think Utah is on upset alert. I think Utah has a legitimate chance to win this game outright at home. I do. I really do. But I'm going to grab the points in my back pocket. I'm going to take the Jazz. We bet the Jazz at home, at the crib, a ton this year. We know Utah be cashing at home, at the crib. I think it's a really good spot to fade Boston. I like the bounce back spot at home for Utah. Give me the Jazz plus the points here in this one. Next game up, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves, a.k.a. the House of Disappointment, out on the road facing the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers, 6.5-point home favorites in this one. At the time of recording this, I don't like this game at all. I can't really give you guys a clear and concise, you know what I mean? The injury report is ugly. Like, I don't know what's up here. Monte Morris, Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Kyle Anderson, all listed game time decision. Of course, we already know not Rudy Gobert, but Karl Anthony Towns is out. For the Clippers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, game time decision. Who's playing in this basketball game? I don't know. So, I need one of you boys to tweet me out later on Twitter, and I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling on this game. I might talk about this game on the drive-through tonight with Tony T. That's probably going to be my game I'll talk with Tony T about later on tonight, actually. So you guys can tune into the drive-through to get my opinion on this game later today when we get some more injury news in this one. Of course, you guys know what I want to do. You know what I want to do. I want to continue to do what we do and have done all season. Fade the fucking Clippers. I want to take the house of disappointment here. I got to see who's in, though. So I'll update y'all boys on this game later today. Last and final game of the night. We got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road facing the Sacramento Kings. Hey, we've talked about the Kings. We've identified who the Kings are. They're not that hard of a team to figure out. Shout out Money Man Mitch. He gave us the formula on the Kings, and we've been following it, and it's perfect. When they're a sizable home favorite, fade they ass. When they're a sizable when they're a sizable home favorite, fade they ass. When they're a dog in games like this, take them. These their spots. And I think they are a legitimate chance to win this game outright tonight. I'm on the Kings at home, at the crib. This is the type game Milwaukee loses. We know Milwaukee ATS on the road all season, terrible. They did come out of the break looking decently, playing really good basketball. We'll give them credit for that. But now, after taking their pedal off of the metal, I think this is a style game they lose. I think the Kings, they get up for the big games. I think this is a game they like to beam at home, at the crib. Line short for a reason. Kings, home dog, sign me up. I'm on Sacramento here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Fellas, ladies, we are going for our 8th straight NBA play of the day today. The pressure's mounting. Nah, I'm kidding. We're built for this. I love today's NBA play of the day, man. We rocking with it. We rolling with it. We loading up on it. We're trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. You can hop on something long-term with me at Pickdawgz Premium. We're hot, not just on the NBA play of the day, but overall. You guys can join my All Access Club. Them guys are up tremendously as well. Plenty of things you can do, man, as we continue to try to kick the crap out of the books today. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really, really do. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'm out of here. Peace.